Okay, 9. That's how many episodes we on Killing Bites, episode 9. Now, I feel that it's hard to say that in this whole entire island arc that we have right now, it's gonna cover all of that. But still, you would expect some brutal, action-packed scenes from Killing Bites. We got mostly fan service, which is good. But the fight scenes are so short that we barely got any good time to say, "Holy shit! Did you see that? Yo, it's not that hype." I mean, 9 was just your debut of Kido, which we're gonna get to that later. But I like to say that the honey badger just got bodied by the tiger and Kaido. And I gotta say this. She didn't, at least for the first time in this episode of Killing Bites, she has not once said the one with the sharpest fangs wins. That is Killing Bites. She did not say that. Finally, after it took 9 episodes, but we finally got a chance for her not to freaking say it. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's bad, but can we stop hearing that montage every time? Like, what is this, Black Clover? What is this, One Piece? I mean, can we stop this? Now, the main character's backstory. Okay, it all explains why he was with these bad guys at the wrong time, in the first episode. Why he's with these delinquents and kidnap Hitomi. Okay. The thing is, from his backstory, it's like he had a regular life. He went to college. He got accepted to a college. He got a job. He got a club going on. All that. In other words, his backstory. The way I say his backstory is so like normal that he ended up in the harem or action-packed battle that he is in now. It kind of reminds me of Sekirei. Now, the reason I'm comparing is because if you look at the main character of the show, Minato, he had no job. He failed to get into college twice, and he doesn't even have a girlfriend. And then all of a sudden, here comes Musabi flying from the sky and landing him in an awkward position. And then he ended up in this situation where every Sekirei battled out until they one left standing. So he gathers all his Sekireis and fight. You see what I'm trying to get at? I'm not saying it's comparing to Sekirei, but it kind of is. Now the tiger, the tiger can fight. Like, we understand how tigers are vicious and killing machines. They are, and he literally just went blast on the honey badger. The honey badger, like, okay. Can we all agree that he told me he will lose? Plot wise, okay, if I say plot armor wise, the honey badger will win. But in a serious situation like this, the tiger win. Full rage, didn't hold back, and was about to kill it. And just when it was getting good, out comes the rabbit. The rabbit popped, and her reaction is so freaking good. Like, it's the okay, we all know how rabbits are. They the jackrabbits. That's how jackrabbits fuck. We get it. They breed so independent. They breed so vigorously than human does. And let's be honest, guys. When it comes to sex, we don't really get that much. But when it comes to sex for rabbits intentionally have sex non-stop to produce and multiply over and over. It's like they practice the multiplications over and over and over again until they want some. And the rabbit herself, she wants to have babies, so I'm like, damn, they have sex constantly. They are freaking good. Rabbits are really, and let's be honest, guys, in that fan service scene with the rabbit, can we all agree on that? It's okay to bang her right now. The way how she moans, the way how she wants to have babies. Be honest, guys, you guys wanted to make babies with her, would you? I mean, I'll be honest, I would. But I like to clap on one thing. The rabbit is more useful than Sakura from Naruto. And I'm gonna say that with a burning of passion. She is more useful than Sakura. Finally! Because she stood toe-to-toe against that weasel girl and is literally played dead to a point where she fell right into the trap hole. She played the trap card, and just literally fell into a hole all the way below the ground. So the rabbit, out of nowhere, did a rabbit knee knee right into the face, and she just put the dirt back like you know how dogs are when they just like use their feet and they paws just to put the dirt back up like this. But the rabbit, as soon as she need her, she's like, I got it. She put the dirt up. I'm like, damn, her first victory. I don't care what you say, guys. The rabbit got her first victory, and I'm gonna accept that. We can all agree on that. The rabbit in this, she developed so fast in Sakura right now. Yes, she developed so fast in Sakura from Naruto that she actually did something useful, and she did. Finally. I'm gonna say it again, because you guys don't get what I'm saying. She's more useful than Sakura, more useful than Orihime. Yes, I said it. Problem? Whatever. Now, let's talk about Kido. As soon as the honey badger and the tiger were about to face off one more time, like again, Kido came out of nowhere and like the bruise on that honey badger, damn. But I gotta give credit where credit is due. The honey badger, he told me she's that feisty girl that doesn't stand down. This is one of those top, okay, I know when I make jokes, stuff like that, like, best waifu everything of winter 2018. But if I had to guess best winter waifu of 2018 right now, I gotta give Hitomi this right here. I mean, the other girl and Darling of the Franks, okay, I get her 02, but Hitomi is waifu right now. Hitomi's waifu. She's strong, she's fearless, and she doesn't take crap from no one. Even when she's down, even if it's a vicious animal power that just literally cracks her ribs or broken arms, she'll get back up and fight. Now, Kido. Okay, Kido's backstory, being that he's an environmentalist, he's holding a pot and everything, it tells me to understand just how important he really is. And I was trying, and ever since the first episode where he punched the crocodile and half sliced the gorilla, I questioned myself, what kind of animal was he? And then we found out he's Pangolin, I can't pronounce, Pangolin, okay, I can't pronounce the name of it. But I did my research on him, on that animal. And it actually exists. I'll be honest, I didn't know if that animal exists. Like, does that animal really exist? So I looked it up, so I had to do my research. And forgive me if I'm getting this wrong or right, but apparently it's kind of like he's an anteater, but not author anteater animation. We're talking about like, how anteaters are in real life with their nose, their long tongues, and their big ears, big ears, and they eat ants, their tongues, okay. This right here is a particular armadillo that climbs on trees, is nocturnal, and it eats ants, It's just like a anteater. The only difference is it's got shells. So it's like, okay, picture this. If you take an armadillo and you mix it with an anteater with spikes, you fuse those two together and you got a Pangolin, whatever. And I did more research that that animal is extinct and is from Africa and Asia. So you can look up the National Geographic channel. You could actually look up the wild national, you could look up the Wikipedia, whatever, but that's how it is. It's just an anteater with armor and shells, it defends, and it rolls into a ball, and it actually hurts people. It's like a yo-yo. Picture like if someone do a yo-yo trick on you and then hit you in the face, like Ness. Picture Ness in Smash Brothers, where you get hit by a yo-yo, a ball-shaped yo-yo, and with spikes and just hit you. That's how that animal is. And with its long tail, matter of fact, it has a tail too. It has a tail, I forgot to tell you. That animal has a long tail. You can look it up. But yeah, but now we know what animal he really is. But Kido, okay. Am I not the only one who sees Kido as Jiren from Dragon Ball Super? I mean, if you look at Jiren doesn't take hits like that. I mean, the way he beat up Vegeta and Goku, yeah, we get that. But the way how Kido looks like, it's like who will win, Kido or Jiren? You see what I'm saying? It's right there, And Kido does look like Jiren. I mean, the tiger tried every ounce of every claw technique, every maneuver that the tiger has didn't work against him. So I'm like, damn, he got an armor within an armor within an armor. Plot armor, plot over plot armor. This guy got a lot of shells in him. Got green eyes. I'm like, this guy's a monster. How are they gonna do this? If this is gonna be like Super, where you have Goku and Vegeta try to take out Jiren, you got your proof right there. So it's like, okay, we're gonna have the tiger, we're gonna have the honey badger actually working together to fight this arm this this big brawling look spiky anteater armor looking like thing. But we're gonna have to get to that now. But that's, and they're gonna end it like that when his debut, his beast mode. Now, next week, episode 10 of Killing Bites. We're about to get serious. Now Killing Bites, we understand the formality of Bloody Roar. Like, you fight in human form, you fight beast mode, and then there's hyper mode where you go full beast mode. And next week, we're about to see the Honey Badger going full Honey Badger beast mode and just facing off against Kido. I'm looking forward to that. So this episode wasn't that big. I'll be honest. Episode 9 wasn't that big. It did have some fan service with the rabbit, but it did show the debut of Kido's true form. That's all we get. That's all we could get out of it. But still, it was a good show. And the MC, he got balls of stepping up, saying difference between running away and standing for a fight. You know, at least he got guts to stand up for himself. Finally. But like I said, 9 wasn't that hype. C+ average, but it wasn't that hype. But next week, oh my god, please be hyped, because the Honey Badger, they told me about to go full beast mode. So let's hope we get that. So tune in next week for episode 10 of Killing Bites.